Hey there, everybody. I made it to the goose pond, and today I'm in big trouble. See that? That's Eddie. See, Eddie acted like he was going to kick my ass. So what I did with Eddie is I caught him, give him a nice goose hug. I'm letting him attack my jacket and take it all out. Get it all out of his system. Now, the other geese can't believe it. They can't believe it. Now, whatever I do, I don't want to let Eddie bite me in the face. The other geese are like, okay. Yeah, they're not even interested. Yeah, Eddie's he's very defensive. I noticed when we had babies a couple summers ago, some people were walking over here to get in their cars, and they were coming kind of close to the baby, so he started hissing and all that stuff. And another time, I walked up to Eddie. I was holding the Easter, and he was just standing there looking at me. So I said, "Hey, Eddie, do you want me to pet you?" Well, Eddie just bit me and started whipping my ass. And I noticed he's been acting kind of defensive towards me lately. Anyway, sorry about that. But so today I just caught him. He actually charged me. So what I did was I put my hands on his shoulders, and then I just sort of I crouched down, and what I did was I just pinned his wings to his body. So I'm just hugging Eddie. I hugged him and I petted him and I told him that I love him. And he didn't believe it, so he's still kicking my ass right now. So anyways, I'm about to let this goose go. See, when I get a mean goose, I just hug it and I kiss it and I hug it and I kiss it. He's got a soft little banana head. Yeah, he does. He's a very, very brave man. And I'm pretty sure that when Easter got attacked by that fuzzy creature, could have been a fox or coyote. I wouldn't be surprised if he came over there and helped kick his ass. You betcha. So I'm going to see what Eddie does. I'm very careful to hook his head, so if he tries to reach for me, I don't want to let him bite me in the face because it will hurt. It don't hurt that right there. He's just biting my jacket. Like, give me a break, Eddie. Give me a break. No. See what Eddie does. So now Eddie wants to stay and fight. So I'm gonna turn this. Eddie wants to stay and fight me. So he wants to keep fighting. So I'm gonna fold him up again. Yeah, we're gonna fold up Eddie. I want to respect Eddie. I know he's trying to defend the gaggle and stuff, but I don't want him to get hurt doing this. So what I'm gonna do with Eddie, I'm gonna gather him up, and we're gonna go sit down. Anyways, what the other geese think of this, huh? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my chin to gather up Eddie here. Yeah, so anyway, it's on me. So I got Eddie with my chin. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't bite my face so he can eat my jacket. What I'd like to do is sit down with Eddie for a little bit here. I don't normally handle the Canada geese, but I really want to see if I can bond with Eddie a little bit here so that he doesn't continue to attack me. Now, I'm taking him away from the gaggle. I didn't think about that at first, but that might help a little bit as far as getting him to settle down. And so what I want to do is gain trust. So I don't want to punish Eddie for biting me, but what I want to do is address our trust issue, because I want him to trust me, and I want to trust him, because you know, it's no big deal, but I don't want him coming up and attacking me like this all the time. Anyways, let's do this. My hat's crooked. Oh my god. Eddie. So I'm gonna take Eddie. Keep him folded in. What I do is I lay them on their belly so their feet hang over my lap. And then I want to do is get this hand on top, and this way I've got his whole back end under control. This is goose jitsu, you guys. So now, there are a number of people that are like, what do I do if I have an aggressive goose? Normally we're talking about a domesticated goose. Not many people have Canada geese. So in this case, this one's an adopted Canada goose because of his handicap. So he couldn't survive in nature. So he's alive today because we rescued him. Well, I didn't rescue him, but this rescue center did. Now, yeah. So there's really no hope in really taming any of the geese here. I've tried catching them and handling them, especially the domestic breed. So I go out and catch the other brown geese with orange feet and the orange beak. Now, I rarely ever handle these guys unless they get close enough or ask for it. But we had another goose, I call it Andrew. Andrew and Julia had eggs and they had a baby. And Andrew was acting really aggressive. And one time he came after me and I fell back up because of the mud. My feet slipped out from under me, and Eddie thought Andrew, he thought he was winning because of the way I fell down. And he just came at me and he tried to bite me and whip me and all that stuff, so I did the same thing. Now, that goose was a little bit easier to tame. I sat with him like this, and after a while, he started to calm down and quit fighting me. So this is a very aggressive goose. So anyways, I'm gonna let Eddie go in a moment. I feel like this might be too much for him, so I don't want to overdo it, but I did want to try to, in the moment, I didn't come up here thinking about this at all. So you guys, I noticed he's been a little aggressive lately, and today he went right for it. He decided he's gonna kick my ass. I was moving in on old Nellie. I wanted to see if I could pick her up because I know when it gets cold out, she likes me to thaw her toes out. So he might have picked up on that. He might have saw me going for old Nellie. So I think that could be part of what incited the attack. But at the spur moment, I decided to capture Eddie and pet him. And not only that, but I thought I should also share this and show you what I do with an aggressive goose. Now, Canada geese are known for being very aggressive sometimes when you get one that wants to fight. And it's not that dangerous. I think it's, it hurts. I mean, you don't want to let it bite you in a delicate place. Like just now he gave me a good pinch through my jacket. I could feel that one. So yeah, you want to be careful because they can hurt you. What they will do is they'll hang on with their beak, they'll slap you with their wings, and they might even jump up. Like if you try to pick it up, they'll also use their feet, which have nails on it. So they have claws, and if they're sharp at the moment, they can cut you. So that more than likely you'll get cut by the claws. I don't know what to rate as worst, as if you're getting whipped by the wings or bit or clawed. You don't want any of them, but believe it or not, they can really do a lot of damage with their wings. Now, the way a goose hits, it's kind of like a ridge hand strike. So they'll come in like this with a ridge hand strike and whap you like really good with this angle of their wing. So that angle of their wing right there, I've been hit really good by geese. That's my mistake for messing with them, but yeah. So that's how I learned white crane kung fu, as I'd mentioned before, is by handling aggressive geese. The way birds fight is they open up their wings. Bam! They open up their wings. That's exactly what these goose will do, is they'll open up their wings, they'll grab and then ridge hand strike you with their wings. And they even put a little dragon into it, so if you learn white crane by any chance, that's going to entail getting a little bit of snake and dragon into your game, right? That's right, Eddie. So I'm going to set Eddie down and I'm going to see what he does. So it might not go well, so let's give it a try. Ready? Whoop. Ready, Eddie? There he goes. Now Eddie doesn't want to chase me. And Eddie knows his place. You are beneath me, Eddie. Now, I can't wait to see what Eddie does, but I gotta shut this door before I catch up with him. Now, yeah. So he's very excited that he survived that. Like I totally tortured that poor animal. Yeah, that's what you get for biting me, Eddie. Don't bite me next time, you little brat. I love Eddie, though. He's a good guy. Now, the thing about Eddie is when we first brought Easter here, he didn't have no friends. He was like Stewie. He was the last goose, probably, so nobody liked him. And Easter was the first person to make friends with him. And if they came over to pick on Eddie, Easter would kick their butt. Easter earned his pecking order as about second banana, if not second banana head. See, China Goose, he's the king of the pond. I call him Perky. He is the most perkiest goose. And when he swims, he points his tail straight in the air. But yeah, China geese, very aggressive when it comes to fighting. If I saw Easter go up and try to fight with China Goose, with Perky, and Perky the goose does not back down. He may not be bigger and stronger than Easter, but he has much more fighting spirit, so that's why Easter's probably not the top goose. But I kind of feel like all these geese love Easter, and that's why, you know, when Eddie sees me messing with Easter, sometimes he gets threatening because that's his pal. So that's what we just saw earlier is, yeah, Eddie was defending his gaggle. So I really love Eddie for that, but at the same time, I don't need him to attack me when I come here. That's the first time he's ever attacked me just like that, so we'll forgive it. Next time, we won't. Okay, just kidding. I love them no matter what. I can handle a goose. I know goose jitsu. Other people, I would say, don't do this. Don't try to wrestle with a goose. If you don't know what you're doing, you will get hurt. But yes, fair warning. Things could be worse. Be glad it doesn't have a beak like an eagle on it, right? I don't know what got these geese going crazy. Look at that. Look at that. That's baby goose right there. Yeah, I didn't realize we had 2 geese that could fly, but that goes to show they must love it here. Anyways, you guys, it is flipper freezing cold out here, and I really want to get home, so I'll talk to you soon. Have a fun day. Bye-bye now.